I'm Christopher Zweig, and today on CJ at the Movies, I review the long-awaited Tom Cruise sequel, Top Gun Maverick, Scott McGehee and David Siegel's latest entry, Montana Story, the film version of the popular Fox animated series Bob's Burgers, and the hitman thriller There Are No Saints, written by Paul Schrader. Let's take a look. Our first movie is Top Gun Maverick, the eagerly awaited sequel to one of the biggest Tom Cruise hits of all time. He's back in his iconic role as Maverick, a test pilot who is assigned to teach some new recruits how to fly and how to attack their enemies. The movie's all-star cast includes a heartbreaking cameo from Val Kilmer as Iceman, as well as Ed Harris and John Hamm as his superiors, Jennifer Connelly as his new love interest, and Miles Teller as the son of his late best friend Goose. His name is Rooster, and Maverick doesn't want him to have the same fate as his father.
You think up there you're dead. Believe me.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
Top Gun Maverick was directed by Joseph Kosinski, whose credits include Tron Legacy and Oblivion, and he does a fine job at following in the footsteps of the late Tony Scott, who made the original film. Like some of the best sequels that took decades to be conceived, from Mad Max Fury Road to Blade Runner 2049, this knows when to be faithful, nostalgic, and damn entertaining, and Cruise is back in his own territory. If Ethan Hunt can survive the 2010s, why can't Maverick survive the 2020s? This is one of the year's best films. Our next movie is Montana Story, the latest film from directors Scott McGehee and David Siegel about two estranged siblings who reunite at their family farm in Montana when their abusive father suffers from a stroke and goes into a coma. And they also have a black horse named Mr. T, whom the brother is thinking of putting out of its misery, but the sister decides to bring it back to her place in upstate New York. They're played by Owen Teague and Haley Lou Richardson.
I'm taking Mr. T back with me.
Back where?
To New York.
You live in New York.
I'm not gonna let you kill him.
Are you planning on keeping an old horse in the Big Apple?
What, you think I'm being stupid?
Of course not. I've done way stupider things for animals than drag a horse from Montana to New York.
The biggest tension regards to their dark past when the sister was nearly killed by their father and the brother did nothing about it. They admit their story to their father's Kenyan nurse, played wonderfully by Gilbert Owar.
I hear you have gotten a little taste of our family history from my brother. Pretty rough, huh?
Parts of the story are a little vague, and the supporting characters aren't as studied as the two leads or the nurse, but Montana Story still draws us into their lives and troubles and how their relationship affects them. Richardson and Teague both give fine performances with the right emotions that makes us feel bad for their characters. Gorgeously filmed and well acted, McGehee and Siegel both deliver. Bob's Burgers is the latest adult animated series to make it on the silver screen after Beavis and Butt-Head, South Park, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and The Simpsons. The Bob's Burgers movie is a happy meal of a film with in-and-out laughs as the Belcher family must figure out how they can keep the restaurant afloat when a sinkhole outside detracts customers.
Ta-da! Fresh hot burgers, sexy burgers.
Len.
What? It's summer, and sex sells, baby. I took Jean's burger suit, let out the crotch a little bit, and bam.
A burger with a bikini on it?
Ah, yeah.
Then the kids are called into action when that very same sinkhole unfolds a murder mystery.
Louise, don't go down there. It's dangerous. Did you mean to wave your arms all over the place while falling into the hole? Because if so, you nailed it.
Yes, it all went great.
The Bob's Burgers movie is also a musical with a few songs. The lyrics are not memorable, at least not at this moment, but the movie animation allows the TV characters to be more flexible. But mostly, the movie has a lot of big laughs, nearly grilled to perfection with its sassy and goofy attitude. I've gotten through the first season of the show in order to know what I'm getting myself into, but I was taken by the family's attitude and persistence to get their business on track while being sidetracked by their own issues, so check it out. And our last movie is There Are No Saints, which I'm told was filmed in 2012 and took years to find a studio to distribute it. Saban Films releases it, and it's not much of an intelligent or stylish thriller, even if it was written by the brilliant Paul Schrader. It's more of a C movie than a B movie, as Jose Maria Yazpek plays a hitman released from prison and wanting to reconnect with his son, who gets abducted by a drug cartel overacted by Neil McDonough.
Actions have consequences.
Are you just gonna waltz in there?
Pretty much.
There Are No Saints has to feature some torture scenes, with fingernails being my least favorite, and a bunch of big names like Tim Roth and Shannon Sossaman in tedious roles, while Ron Perlman is the better villain than McDonough. I liked how Yazpek adds some solid work as the hitman with his regrets and choices, but he isn't given a challenging story. It's too formulaic for me to get involved with, so skip it. Okay, now let's take another look at the movies I reviewed this week. Thumbs way up for Top Gun Maverick, a sequel that knows when to fly high. Thumbs up for Montana's story, and for its excellent performances from Haley Lou Richardson and Owen Teague as two estranged siblings who reunite under circumstances. Thumbs up for the very funny Bob's Burgers movie, and thumbs down for the nothing special thriller There Are No Saints. Well, those are the movies I'm reviewing this week. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies. For more amazing content, please like and subscribe to my channels. You can also read my reviews at cjatthemovies.com and download the new HD Radio app.